Hello, this is how you do my base design. It's what it looks like on the outside. This is just for planters, in case you want to do farming. These are turrets outside. This is the front entrance. The oil refineries, fully automated. Over here, you have furnaces. Put sulfur in, turns on. Put your charcoal in there too. Down here is core with TC. Over here, it's where you do the bunker. It's a Sair bunker, but you will have to remove the piping if you want the auto crafter that auto crafts gunpowder. Up here, we have the battery. You can place a window here to save on metal. You could put a door here as well, garage or double door, it's fine. Up here is how you get to roof. This is the visual cover. If you don't want people up here, then place this. Up here is the mini garage. I'll show you how to fly the mini in. I'll recommend getting the toggle zoom command, toggle POV, and you want to line yourself up in the middle. You want to make sure that you can see both sides of the inner wall, like this, and then you want to go down before you go in, and then you'll perfectly park it in there. This base is floor sacked. I'll teach you how to do the floor sacking over there and how to make the base. Inside is the shell. This is how you'll be upgrading the base if you have enough HQM or 500. Don't have to fully HQM the inside, just these sides, because people are less likely to raid from the longer side because of this. Makes it easier to expand as well. And you get two boxes, two squares. One could be for beds, or both could be for beds, or both could be for boxes, or just one or the other, you know. Over here is your garage area. You can have free cars, lots of horses in the base. Early game, it'll just be like this without the car, and then you can have garage door or whatever. You can back your horses out in, so you don't have to risk dying to people. I would recommend keeping it wood so you can destroy it easily with a machete layer. And the back exit is over here, which will be covered by this turret over here. And of course the planter boxes, you get 8 of them. Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything, like over here you have a shotgun trap, so if anyone tries to deep you, they'll die. Pretty hard to avoid. You'll need a lot of armor, which most deepers are nakeds, of course. As you can see, all of it's getting smelted, and when there's no more ores left, this will happen. I don't know what's going on with this one though. Oh, I must have messed it up. Yep, that's what I did. Needs to be free. Which I almost forgot to show you off the electric part of the base. So these are for the turrets, then this goes out. Make sure to have it on 80, and of course 1010. And then this goes to here, which goes to the switch over here. This is for this draws crude oil. Yeah, my spelling's awful today. It takes crude oil and puts it into here, and takes the low grade and puts it into here. And then the switch is over here, you turn it on and do your car stuff, and then turn it off to save power, which could be used for a farm base if you remove the battery and put it in the farm base, in case someone destroys your solar panels early on. I don't know why. Oh yeah, these will stay on until your auto crafter stops crafting and charcoal stops transporting. As you can see, everything just shut off. Now I realize I could have did that. Oh well. Make sure to have this, the filter pass, to go to set, and then filter fail go to reset when you do this. And make sure there's free on both. Now I'll show you how to make it. You want to go to the right of this. I'll be doing it pointed to the west for now. Make sure that you're forward enough to where you can place it without it snapping back. Then place your TC. I might add the bind for auto crafting your little, well, that's the wrong kit. Your little base crafting kit thing, which you can use signs to make a jump up, I found out. Now you can demolish this and this. Build that exactly how it's shown. Now you can have it facing this way or this way. Doesn't really matter because there's going to be doorways here, and you know, I would recommend just keeping it inside. And now early on, it's gonna look like this. I would recommend just making wood doors and just keep moving them until you have this whole thing sealed off. Now, I do have another base design, and that'll make it so there's less doors starting off with, so you don't immediately have to make free doors. But if you do want to use the 1x2 space up here, then you'll have to. And as I said, you can make this into a bedroom or a storage room, whatever you like. But I won't fill it up with anything. And as of how to upgrade this area over here. Oops. I think that's right. Yep, that's right. Well, this I'll recommend making it a square and then a triangle. Because this is going to be where the oil refinery goes. I'll quickly build the walls here. This can say, because this will be for the auto turrets and then the shell as well. I'll just do that for both sides for now. Add doorways. Wait, is that? Oh well. I think it's not necessary actually. Just make the base a little cheaper. is how you do the shell. Now over here is a pretty important part. So build two like that, then remove that wall. Well, you could just do it like this and then have a half wall like that, and then build this. And make sure to use 2 chain link fence to prevent people from shooting it out, and a chain link gate so you can place it layer on. Very nice protection. A lot of people like arguing that you need peaks and stuff, but I mean, what are you gonna do? What are the peaks gonna do when you're off, right? Not very much. In fact, it'll probably just help the raiders protect the defend against the other counters and stuff. Yeah, that's why it's kind of important to place the chain link first, because it tends to get blocked by the auto turrets. Doesn't really matter which way you place the chain link because it doesn't airlock. If you need it to airlock, I think you're in a lot of trouble. Over here is the doorways. Over here you don't have to have the walls like that. I almost made that mistake just now. It's just cheaper. Have it here because, what was the reason why I had it that way? To be honest, I don't know. It could be either way, I think. Wait, no, it has to be that way. That's just a better way to do it. Over here, again, oil refinery. I forgot, over here is where you want that, and then that. I wouldn't recommend having shop fronts because, you could just go on your roof and then, like, do what Jeweler does, and then just, like, do this. Let me make sure. I think this was a part where I should be placing the doors and other stuff so it isn't too confusing. Of course, if you have the industrial stuff, you can have like 7 boxes in here, as that one base showed that I made. And have this like that. This is where you will have the furnaces up here. You can have a garage door. I recommend when you do place the furnaces, do something like this. I won't be doing the electric stuff because I already showed you, and it'll be pretty complicated. I wonder, would that work? No, it doesn't work. You have to remove the garage door. And then you could place this like sort of in the middle. And then place this one after you do the wiring. But I won't be doing the wiring again. And put the box under here. You could probably fit a small one too. And you can have a cooking thing right here. Forgot to show that earlier. And you can get for the doorway, so I think you can have it back further though. Let me see. Yeah, you can. I recommend having an auto crouch thing. I might find it, I might not. You can just search up like auto crouch bind on YouTube and you'll probably find it. It'll make it so you aren't bumping your head when you're like it auto crouches for you, because before you'll have to do this, but if you have it on, you can just go down a little bit. And it helps in a lot of monuments and stuff like that. I think like the sewer thing. I don't know, but you want to seal this off, of course. I forgot to show the roof a little bit more. You don't have to metal this over here, but you do want to metal this over here. Which, wait, maybe you do want to metal it. I don't know. It's up to you. But just showing you again here and here. So you probably want to metal it. Yeah, I'll just do it. Of course, you don't have to use metal. My play strategy is to do excavator or HQM, or is what I'm hoping my play strategy would be like after hitting up all of the oil rig monuments, because they have 4 diesel fuel per each, and you can get a minicopter, and you don't even need cards. But I recommend taking a blue because you get an elite crate every time. But don't take reds because you're not gonna say. And while you're at bandit camp, you might as well just yeah, I forgot the garage. While you're at bandit camp, you might as well get some planters, about 8 of them. So you can make this farm. Now, you don't have to make a farm base. What you can do is sell the clones and then raid the people who make farm bases after. If you can get the exact timing right, you can get the ripe ones and raid them. That's what I'll be doing, at least. I'm evil like that. And don't forget to make the mini garage. At the same time, you should be buying the mini, not doing it separate, so you save on a lot of time. Oh, make sure to build these, I should say, or else it's gonna be weird. I'll just make them full frames for now. The issue with this though is that people are gonna know that this base is floor sacked if they take a close look. Yeah. Which, you don't need to make this base floor sacked. It's just an option. Because it's just, I'll show you how it works. So, you take this, you put a ramp above it, metal it, it blocks the doorway. This part cannot be broken with explosives. I'll be showing that with like something like C4, for example. As that goes, I'll show this is twig, so this is supported by this. Even if you have, oh, wait, it does work now? They must have patched it or something. But even if that is there, it won't give it enough savability. Pretty nice bunker. And of course, early game, I forgot to do this. I definitely won't forget mid-game though. Like, oh no, I forgot. Move this. Upgrade a zone. And place your boxes. You can place about this many? Oh, it's too close to the wall because I forgot to do this before this. It's a little weird placing the walls down. But then just squeeze it through and then you can do that. And up here, you can do this. Actually, I'll show you the industrial. But I mean, people, you probably won't need this part. It's just like, if you really want to, I think it was like 2 small boxes that could fit here. And if you do a campfire, oh no, I made a big mistake. It's okay. I think you'll want to do it in like this order. Wait, no. I don't know exactly how I did it before. I don't know, I'll discover it a different time, I guess. But you could put 7 in there. I'll just figure it out one day. Or it's in one of my other tutorials. I don't know which one though. There's only 2 though. But yeah, that's the base design and how to make it. And this is what you should be upgrading it to if you have the resources. Okay, goodbye people.